Hi YouTubers, thank you so much for watching this channel. My name is Kevin and you're watching The Royal We. In this video I want to talk to you about your cognition. If you're coming out of an abusive situation, this is going to be one of the most important videos that you can watch. Your cognition is your mental action of acquiring knowledge through your senses and through your experiences. More than that, your cognition is responsible for how you make sense of this world that you live in. You want balance. You want harmony in your cognitive thinking so that you can make sense of the world that you live in. Now, if you're coming out of narcissistic abuse or any type of abuse for that matter, you have taken major damaging hits and blows to your cognition, to your cognitive mind, through the constant bombardment of contradictions and hypocrisy. For example, being told that you're loved, yet being treated like dirt on a regular basis. And it's created disharmonious thoughts that's called dissonance, cognitive dissonance. So in this video, I want to talk to you about three main things that you can recognize right now so that you can bring balance and harmony back to your cognitive mind. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is negative thinking. I get phone calls from people coming out of abusive situations. What if the narcissistic abusive person comes to my work? What if they drive by my house? What if they confront me? What if they hurt me? What if I'm with the abusive person and they're nice to me? What if they say something sweet to me? What if they smile at me? And no matter where it's at, what if something bad happens or what if something good happens, you're unsatisfied with the answer either way. The consequences of this type of negative thinking produces such anxiety inside of you. You're tense constantly with all of the what ifs. And if we can fix this, then there's no need for anxiety medications. All you have to do is change the negative thinking. One way to do this is to recognize your thoughts as they're taking place. Take every thought captive. I made a video called Retrain Your Brain. Watch this video, it helps you to understand this. Take your thoughts captive, write them down, realize that what you're thinking about may be way out somewhere else, not in reality, not in the moment. It can feel real. Contact somebody, get involved in a group, talk about how you're feeling, and if you can eliminate the what ifs, you'll start to change your negative thinking. The next thing I want to talk about is wrong perspectives. Wrong perspectives, guys. Specifically blaming and personalizing the abusive situation. Thinking that you are somehow responsible for the abuse that has taken place. Now you may be saying, I know that I'm not responsible. But are you trying to fix the situation? This creates disharmonious thinking. Knowing you're not responsible, but being responsible enough to do something about it. This is where you feel attached. This is where you feel chained to the abusive individual. The longer you believe that you can fix the situation or that you can fix the abusive person, the longer you remain in bondage and chained to the abusive situation and subconsciously believing that you are responsible for the abusive situation. How do you change this? Learn to let go. Let the abusive individual go. No more blaming, no more trying to fix the situation. Understand that the individual, the abusive individual in your life has acted out of who they are, and there is no changing them from where you stand. There is no way to change them because you're not responsible. It has nothing to do with you. Let them go. The last thing I want to talk to you about are the false expectations. False expectations are the shoulds and the musts. You must treat me a certain way because I treat you a certain way. This is a big one in family, guys. This is one that I struggle with. If I treat you good, you should treat me good. If I talk good to you, you should talk good to me. If I compliment you, you should compliment me. I'm reminded of a sermon that I once heard. Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he said this, listen, if you are in a place where you are gifted and have something to give to somebody else, and it doesn't matter what the gifting is in. Maybe it's in kindness or maybe it's in love. Do not expect somebody who does not have that gifting to give the same thing back to you. Yet, we develop these you shoulds and you musts. Another one along those lines is fairness. We expect fairness. We expect justice. We expect rewards. What kind of effect does this have on your cognitive mind? Disappointments, constant disappointment, constant letdowns, constant sadness. And it keeps you there, locked in sadness, locked in disappointment, locked in being let down from people, whether they're abusive or not abusive to you. So how do you get over this? Realize, come to the conclusion and add this to your cognitive mind through this experience that you cannot expect things from people in order to be happy. And likewise, don't owe anybody anything. Don't do things for people because you feel like you owe them or because they make you feel like you owe them. I'm learning this right now, the in-laws. Don't feel like you owe anybody anything. You owe yourself to walk upright in your integrity. So no more expectations from you and no more owing anything. Unless you borrow money, that's a different story. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that it helps you in getting back some balance and harmony in your cognitive thinking. If you have any questions for me, contact me. My phone number is right there for you. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to The Royal We. If you want to join my Facebook page, you can ask questions, you can make comments, and you can just share your stories with me on Facebook. And you can find the Facebook link on the YouTube cover art. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be back with more videos. Thanks for watching.